The time has come where our children have left our home. We're now empty nesters. And a lot of you are going to be sad. The insight on why you should be celebrating this. So stay tuned to hear what I have to say as far as coping with being an empty nester. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Carla Lewis, where I help you help yourself in organizing your life. And today we are talking about empty nesters. I'm one. I was one a long time ago. And I know that a lot of you have children that have now went on to college or they moved out. Maybe they got married and they just left the house. Now you're like, what do I do with my life? That's how I felt. It was a long time ago when my children were going off to the Navy and moved out because, they have a family now. And instead of being excited about it and celebrating it, I didn't know what to do. And the reason why I didn't know what to do is because I put everything I had into my children. All my time, all my effort, my social activities, it was about them. It was never about myself. I had a couple of friends here and there, but my kids came first, so I didn't focus on my friends. I just focused on them. So let's fast forward. Now they're gone. What do I do with my life? Well, I didn't know then, but I know now that was a time for me to redevelop myself. Get some new friends. Maybe join a girl group. Some activities out there. What is it I want to do? I don't even know. I'm used to cooking what they want me to cook at dinner time. I don't even know what I want to eat. I'm used to going to their sporting events, which I loved. I loved going to football. Football was my thing. I have coworkers right now where they have younger kids and their kids are still in football. And I get a little weepy because that was the one thing I loved. I brought my chair and I just sat. I sat at all the practices. That was my life. And now it's gone. So I have to figure out what is my new life. And that's exactly what I did. I joined the gym. I went and found a girl group, which at that time, that girl group was so important to me because they went and did things. Went out to dinner. We went on a girls trip. That was interesting. I never in a million years thought I'd do that. I had more time for my sister until she moved away. There was so much stuff that I didn't even know about myself. And that's what I kind of want to bring this message to you about is that your life is just beginning. Because guess what? This is the second part of it. These kids are never really gone. They come back, they sleep at your house, they eat your food, you go and do things with them. You go to their events when their kids are having birthday parties. It's a whole different dynamic as far as what happens later on. You go to their graduation from college. You celebrate their first big real job. So this is a time to celebrate. Don't feel sad. Celebrate. Celebrate the great things because the reason why these kids are no longer in your home is because you did something right. Yeah, I did something right. That's why my kids are not in my home right now. And that is the most joyous feeling. The biggest accomplishment. We want our children to be independent. It's not a time to feel sad. Mourn, okay, mourn a couple weeks, maybe a month. Let their room stay messy that they left before they went to college or moved out. But then a month later, go in there and clean that room. Make it an office, make it a sewing room, make it your gym. Take back your space. Those are the things that you should be doing. Feel sad for a short period of time, move on, and get excited. Get excited about your new life. In my case, at the time, I didn't have a spouse. We had been divorced. But this could also be a time for you to reignite that flame with your spouse. Maybe you travel now because now it's about the two of you. So there's different reasons as far as you should be celebrating and not mourning. Because truth be it all, these kids are coming back in one way or another. They will grace your doorstep. They will sleep in your beds. They will ask you to cook for them. They'll ask you for your advice. We're never done being parents. We've just done something right so that our children are standing on their own now. And they're adults. Who wants a 30-year, and I don't mean to be offensive to anybody, but who wants a 30-year-old sleeping on their couch? Now, in a lot of senses, that really isn't your fault. Why is that 30-year-old sleeping on your couch? It's not something that is in our plan. That's not ideal for us. The ideal thing is you raise your children, you kick them out of the nest, and they go on about their life. So that's what I want to convey in my message is don't be sad. Be happy. Celebrate. Because there's going to be so many more celebrations to come. Grandchildren, graduating from college, not in that order, graduating from college, grandchildren, buying their first home. Maybe they move out of state. Then you get to go visit them. That's why I'm bringing this up. This is the time all the kids are going to college, going back to college. This is your time. It took me a while to realize that there was a such thing as my time. Are you kidding me? Everything's about the kids. With time and healing, I realized that no, I've done what I can do. I've done what I should do. I'm taking my experience and how my life went, and I'm sharing it with you so that hopefully you can look at the positive side and realize that your kids are never gone. They come back. They just come back in a different way. So I hope that you enjoyed this topic on empty nesters. I hope it gave you a little bit of self-assurance that it's a good thing and that this is another chapter in your life, and to just celebrate, enjoy it, bask in the idea that you did it. You raised successful children, they're on their own, and congratulate yourself. Thank you for tuning in to 5 Minutes with Carla Lewis, where I help you help yourself in organizing your life.